that the students which are not so wealthy are really intelligent enough. So you have to have that interaction, and that emotional learning would certainly help you to come up. That's the reason why IITs and NITs, academic institutions of national importance is coming up because of this fact, because you have a heterogeneous group from across the country. So therefore you interact with that, you understand that what is the kind of country we have, what is the kind of situation we have. Therefore every student, every child will have a feeling of nationality. Nationality feeling will be created. So that is very, very important, because every child should know that I was born to a father, I was born to a parent, because they are rich enough, therefore I am happy, or I'm God's grace that I am born to that family. But other child, he has not done anything, but he has born to the poor family. At the same time, he is intelligent enough to learn and then come out. So that's very important. Therefore, I would say that teaching learning means it should be learner-centric. Try to understand the potential hidden in the student. That is very important as far as the B.ED thing is concerned. Because I realize that presently, in the case of B.ED, you go for internship, you identify. In fact, you identify the school which is very convenient, etc. I would say that please, get away from those kind of a concept. Rather, you have to go to a village. You must adopt certain villages, because unless and until the rural sector and urban sector is developed, the state will never be developed. Through education, how to develop the state is the only way. Therefore, what you have to do is that for the internship, you should go to a village. In fact, you can adopt this college can adopt around 3 to 4 villages and see that what are the problems they are confronting with, especially a particular school, and vis-a-vis what is happening in a good school. So that is the way if you do, you have the internship, and the same pattern should be followed for a period of around 10 years. So when you follow that pattern for 10 years, you will have enough data. You will have enough data, and that data could be used for your research leading to the PhD degree, and that can be the policy for the government. So that's the way in which you have, because always remember that only the science, research, technology, and then you get the product. So unless and until you understand the problem faced by the common man, how do we develop a technology which is apt for them, which would solve their issue? So therefore, I would request the delegates, etc., see this aspect that you have to do. First, you have to see that how to do a state-centric approach, and then you can scale up, of course. State-centric approach, identify the problem, and then go ahead with that. Wants to get the degree of B.ED, then he will have to be offered BSc B.ED. If it is a commerce graduate, BCom B.ED, and if it is a B.ED arts means B.ED, so that is the way in which we should be offered. And then the first year, the first 2 semesters, we should offer all the general one, including yoga, including the coding, especially when it's a BSc B.ED means you have to introduce coding, and all those aspects have to be introduced in the first year. And second year onwards, second and third year, we have to have something on the core courses related to whatever degree they are doing. Because you will have, if the BSc Physics means that core course, and plus, in fact, the last year, I always say that in the last year, there has to be, now we have internship, but let me say that along with the internship, you also have to have research. Because let me tell you that only through research we can solve the problem confronting the common man. That's very important. And another important thing is that when you look at any higher education institution, there are 3 different aspects we need to look at. One is that teaching learning. How do we execute the process of teaching learning? In fact, if you look at many years, time immemorial, we say that teacher goes to the class and teach for 45 minutes or 1 hour, and whatever the teacher knows or whatever he has prepared in the previous night or previous some of the days would be offered. But let me tell you that as a teacher, especially in education, when you say that we must create an ecosystem where you should develop the critical thinking ability of the student. Because I always feel that a good teacher is the one who can make the students to think. Only then, because the thinking process has to come out, only then we can we can see that youngsters are coming out with different ideas. In fact, one of the speakers was saying about entrepreneurship. Where does the entrepreneurship start? It's basically from the thought process. So you have the thought process, you have the idea, thought process, then hypothesize. When the hypothesis then comes in the form of an incubation, because idea has to be incubated, and then there you get the entrepreneur. So therefore, that's the way in which we have to look at. So when I say teaching learning, as I said earlier, basically it was the teaching. It was a monologue in the sense that the teacher goes to the classroom and speak that. But rather, I would say that we have to have something like a learner-centric approach. Learner-centric approach in the sense that it has got different components like, of course, classroom teaching, initiate that, and then have an interactive sessions, and also you may have to have something called emotional learning. That's also very, very important, emotional learning. Because in a classroom of heterogeneous students are from, the very rich families, there are very poor families there.
Thank you, Savia. Good morning, all. In the words of Marcus Cicero, gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all the others. So, I, Dr. Asabi Sticker, on behalf of gratitude on this special occasion. Firstly, I would like to convey a deep gratitude and regards and hearty thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Harilal Menon, for gracing the function with his kind words. Thank you, sir. My special thanks to the Director of Higher Education, I.S. Sri Prasad Goliyakar, sir, for his presence and help in obtaining the necessary administrative approval for organizing this national conference in our college. Thank you, sir. I also thank to Sri Bhagirath Shetty, sir, Chairman of Goa.
Delegates from 5 states besides our own state of Goa. PARSEKAR College of Education runs 2 integrated programs, BSc B.ED, incepted in 2014-15 and having completed 4 batches by now. And subsequently, in the next year, B.ED was inducted. It was in 15-16, wherein we have completed 3 batches successfully. Our College of Education is not just to add B.EDs in the market, but to provide quality teachers to the society. And therefore, keeping this aspect in mind, we have been planning and organizing programs and activities which would add quality to both these programs of BA, B.ED and BSc B.ED. As a premier institution in higher education in the state of Goa, PARSEKAR College of Education proudly hosts this national conference, and the theme, or with the theme, Future of B.ED Beyond Classroom Teaching, to bring together the stakeholders in higher education for 2 days to discuss innovative ideas, best practices, challenges and avenues for future teachers, deliberating on measurable outcomes for educationists and policymakers to reflect over the implementation of these reviews, reforms and recommendations for the economic, social and human development of Indian society. It is the first national conference ever hosted by our college. There will be 30 presentations from scholars, researchers and practitioners from 5 states who would be participating in this conference. These highlights are important to mention because they demonstrate our contribution to the field of education. The supportive and collaborative nature of this conference also builds on our mission to support budding teachers. The contributions to the authors of the following proceedings in these 2 days would reflect their dedication in various settings and contexts. The proceedings not only build a legacy of scholarly contribution for the authors alone, but also for our college. I am sure that these intelligent insights will deepen our perspectives about the Indian higher education scenario. The future of B.ED beyond classroom teaching and work towards making it excellent. Thank you.
Title, Future of B.ED Beyond Classroom Teaching. So, Professor Harilal Menon, Sir Lakshmikant Parsekar, ex-Chief Minister, State of Goa, and Chairman of HARMAL Panchakroshi Shikshan Mandal. Our special invitees, Sri Prasad Lolekar, IAS, Director of Higher Education, Sri Bhagirath Shetty, Chairman, Goa Board of Secondary and Higher Secondary Education, Sri Nagaraj Hundekar, Director, SCRD, Sri Nitin Gadikar, our IQAC member and President, Vidya Vikas Mandal Margaon, Ms. Kavita Nair, Coordinator for this national level conference, and Dr. Pandran Pandit, also Coordinator for this national level conference. The other dignitaries present in the auditorium, the resource person, Dr. Nikhil Rajput, Dr. Bridget Kapchan, Mr. Matthew Sebastian, Mr. Praveen Tyagi, the Dean Faculty of Education, Dr. Annalena George, Mrs. Smita Parsekar, Headmistress, HARMAL Panchakroshi High School and Manager of HARMAL Panchakroshi Higher Secondary School, Sri Govindraj Desai, Principal, HARMAL Panchakroshi Higher Secondary School, eminent educationist, head of all institutions, various schools of state of Goa, research scholars, national delegates, local delegates, press, teaching and non-teaching staff of the college, and my dear students.